Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we will be doing a retrospective on the entire history of toilet tower defense. This is part 1 of the retrospective covering the entire year of 2023, just to prove how far it has truly fallen. Take every tidbit of information in this video with a grain of salt. I've tried my best to research for this video, and my sources have been the official update logs on Discord, the TDD fan wiki, actually playing the game for myself, and Talantric's videos. Nonetheless, let's go. Talantric, a pet simulator YouTuber, started Toilet Tower Defense, TDD for short, with I Am Evan as his coder, and no one important as community manager. Luckily, someone more respectable has taken up that mantle, being Paul. The game released on July 16th, 2023, looking very crappy to say the least. Here's a photo of the old toilet city and some old footage from Talantric himself, with the base having 1000 HP. Unfortunately, a lot of the footage from this era is either really buried or simply doesn't exist. If you do have some release day footage, please send it to me, I'd love to see. The framework of this game could already be seen in the release, with only one unit of each rarity existing, and the strongest being the legendary Titan Speakman, infamous for his white shirt, with the basic Speakman looking quite similar. At this time, the Speakmen were the only common and could be summoned within the basic crate. These would later become extremely valuable. Here are the stats of every unit on release. And here is all the toilets. Shortly after release, the first update / the shop update got released, introducing the first Robux paid unit, Titan Cameraman, for 199 Robux. A few minor changes were also made, such as adding the 15 unit cap and allowing units to be sold in-game, along with some fixes like not returning to the lobby after losing. The day after, on July 17th, all units were buffed. Here are their new DPS stats. The fixes and changes kept coming as they made the starting cash 300 instead of 200. This would later only be a feature of easy and endless mode. They would also make the inventory sort by rarity, and they added the friend coin multiplier. A day later, on the 18th of July, the desert update released, of course adding the titular desert map, which would be hard mode with 30 waves and stronger enemies, but with a greater reward of 100 coins. Teleporters also got a huge change, going from having a separate teleporter for each team size. Each teleporter could hold up to 5 players, with the first person to step on being able to control when everyone joins. There was also a minor change to the game's name, Toilet Tower Defense, in an attempt to be found easy in Roblox search. They also finally added selling units, allowing you to clear your inventory of unneeded units in exchange for coins. A day later, on the 19th, the stupid name change was thankfully reverted. Titan Cameraman now does a laser attack instead of a high damage yet slow attack, and they increased the reward of beating Desert from 100 coins to 150 coins. Also released on the 19th was the episode 50 update, which only added the vacuum toilet, a new enemy which spawned on wave 15 of hard mode, and the first toilet to have a unique ability of sucking up small units for 10 seconds. Titan Cameraman also got a much needed redesign to this one. The grind continued, as on the 20th, the TV Man update was released, introducing the titular TV Man and large TV Man, the first ever area of effect units, AoE for short, units to be added. Also, the first units to occupy the same rarity as another. This introduced the summon cycle, which was every 8 hours. Here are the stats for the TV Man and large TV Man. An update would come out 3 days later, being the episode 51 update. It added a new map being the Camera HQ, which would be the home of Insane Mode, with 400 coins as the reward and having 50 waves with even harder enemies. Speaking of enemies, 2 new ones were added, being the Rocket Toilet and the Flying Rocket Launcher Toilet, the final boss of Insane Mode, and the first enemy to stun. Here are the stats. To combat these new threats, 2 new units were introduced, an exclusive unit and a legendary unit. The TV Woman, only for 99 Robux, and the Titan TV Man. Here are the stats. To help increase the odds of receiving these rare units, and to increase the amount of money in their pockets, Coin and Luck Boosts were added to the shop. Coin Boosts would double your income at the end of a game, whereas Luck Boosts would double the odds inside of the summon, both costing 99 Robux each, with the bulk deal of 10 costing $4.99. To make them somewhat free to play, a Coin and Luck Boost could be earned by being in game 1 minute before the game updates. Of course, it's not a TDD update without a huge bug. The only thing obtainable from the summons were cameramen. To compensate players, the cameraman's sell price was increased to 100 coins. It took a day to resolve. Cameras were returned to their normal sell price of 15 coins. All cameramen in your inventory were sold except one for 100 coins, and a code was added which would reward 100 coins and a luck boost. The same day as the bug fix, Titan TV Man was buffed, nobody knows by how much, Flying Rocket Launcher Toilet's projectile speed was increased, and finally TSM and Titan Cameraman got attack animations. The following day, on the 25th, the episode 52 update was released, adding the Dark Camera Woman. Here is the stats. This was back when Talantric actually cared about his community, as he added features that they actually asked for, such as targeting, allowing units to attack the first, last, strongest or weakest enemy within their attack range. Also, console compatibility was added, allowing a huge portion of the community to play the game, including myself. The summon cycle was reduced every 8 hours to every 2 hours, making it far easier to gain the new units you wanted. Plus, the Titans got visual upgrade and progressive upgrades. Additionally, you can inspect your teammates' units when placed on the field. Overall, a great quality of life update. 2 days later, on the 27th of July 2023, an update which would change the trajectory of the game forever would release, the Scientist Update. Introducing the Scientist Crate. It costs Robux and could give you one of 3 units, with each one being an entirely new archetype. The most common, at 70%, was a Scientist Cameraman, which would grant you money at the end of the round. Let's take a look at its stats. The second most common unit in the Scientist Crate was the Large Scientist Cameraman. Here are his stats on release. The unit that everyone was really after was the 1% chance Engineer Cameraman. Here are his stats. For the free-to-play update, this unit was the highly requested Plunge Man, who was added under the name Ninja Cameraman, being in the legendary category, the first non-Titan unit to do so. Finally, within a quick bug fix, they make it so that beating Camera HQ for the first time grants you a Scientist Crate for free. On the 29th of July, the episode 53 update was released. This update introduced a new boss to Insane Mode, being the UFO Toilet, having the ability to stun units and to become invulnerable for a few seconds. The Electromagnetic Parasite Disabler Tank was added to the Engineer as a new upgrade. Here's his new stats. Also added on this day was the second common unit, the Camera Woman, which removed the common Speakerman from rotation permanently. Here is its stats. And due to the inclusion of the new final boss, once again you can earn another Scientist Crate for beating Camera HQ. On the 1st of August 2023, the episode 54 update arrived, a huge update adding Toilet HQ. Being the centre of Toilet territory, you face the hardest enemies in Nightmare mode. Beating this mode for the first time would also reward a Scientist Crate. Here are the stats of all the new toilets added just for this mode. new unit, the cameraman mech, was added to combat these new threats. Initially, on release, he attacked like a normal unit, not like the way we know him today. Anyway, here's his release stats. The AFK area was added this update, granting 1 coin per minute elapsed. If you had a coin boost active, the coin game pass or Roblox premium, the coin gain would be doubled appropriately and would stack. You can now rejoin matches if another player was still in there, but it's only limited to once per match. Nowadays it's not like that. The match timer was also added to see who has no life. Nightmare mode was in fact so difficult it was nerfed almost immediately as no one could beat it, so here's every explicit change that was made. Hey, since you're this far into the video, consider dropping a like and subscribe. With Nightmare nerfed into the mud, people finally began to win. Also on the second, Mech Cameraman, level 2 and onwards, and TV Woman got 75% slowing on enemies. On the 4th of August, the Medic update arrived, of course adding the Medic Cameraman, which would unstun your units. Here are its stats. The car speed command was also added this update. Here's its stats. Global leaderboard was added to see who has no life. Auto skip was added, which was an amazing quality of life improvement, and settings were finally added, allowing you to turn off music and sound effects. On the 7th of August, the episode 55 update release, introducing the laser cameraman car, camera helicopter, jetpack cameraman, and speaker helicopter. And here are all the new toilets that were added in this update. They once again gave out a free crate for beating Nightmare mode, and they also changed the sun animation to the one we know today. Mech Cameraman also got a price reduction from 500 to 400. On August 10th, the episode 56 update was released, adding the Secret Agent as a new legendary unit. He deals massive damage but has a huge cooldown to compensate. And here are all the stats of the new toilets added. You can now gift crates to other players ranging from 1, 3 or 10. The unit rotation in the summon changed from 2 hours to every hour, and once again you can earn a scientist crate for free from beating Toilet HQ. On the 15th of August, the episode 57 part 1 update was released, introducing the mythic rarity, debuting with 2 highly anticipated units.
There goes for another hurricane.
New enemies added include also major refinement to the lobby, toilet sea and desert. They also added another free scientist crate and multi-selling, finally introduced, which is the method we use today. The episode 57 part 2 update was released on the 19th of August, adding a new exclusive unit, the camera repair drone. It charges up energy, maxing at 100%, with 10% used to unstun units and 50% to kill a new enemy, the helicopter parasite toilet. Here is its stats. The Dark Speaker Man was also introduced at this time, due to a theory in the fandom that he'd be the speaker equivalent to Plunge Man. Here is his stats. The new enemies added were Engineer Cameraman also got a buff, increasing the health of the electromagnetic parasite disabling tank to 50,000. On the 25th of August, the episode 58 update was released, adding the upgraded Titan Speakerman mythic unit. And 2 new enemies were added. They added troop inspection, allowing you to see the units that other players in the lobby have equipped. Mech Cameraman got a revamp to have all his arms separated into different weapons. Here are the stats. They added the giant screen above the summon for players to be able to see who's available at that time. Episode 59 update, released on the 31st of August, was a revolutionary update as it finally added a long-requested feature of trading. Unfortunately, with the release of such, codes and free crates had to be removed as to prevent alt farming, ripped to both those features. Sadly, only new enemies were added to the update. Here's a list of all of them. Camera Repair Drone also got a buff this update, reducing its energy use to repair a unit from 10% to 5%. On the 5th of September, the Episode 60 update released, adding the Trading Plaza, holding up to 100 players for the sole purpose of trading. Speaking of trading, gems were also added this update, and, like units, can be traded. However, no way of getting them for free existed at this time, annoying a lot of people. The Spider Crate was added, costing gems, adding 3 new units of a new archetype, Movables. Units that move around in the walk range, whilst having a separate attack range. In the crate were the following units. And here's a list of all the new enemies added for this update. Scientist Toilet was the new final boss of Nightmare Mode, having the most health out of any toilet at the time. Originally, he was meant to have an AoE stun with the speakers, but it was never finalised. Also, they added the feature to open 10 crates simultaneously, and the signing feature for partners and developers. On the 11th of September 2023, the Episode 61 update released, and Talantric begrudgingly added the quest feature, allowing players to earn gems for free from completing tasks in-game, with 3 daily quests giving 5 gems each, and 4 weekly ones giving 20 gems each. Trade history is also added. Additionally, Dancing Speaker Woman was added this update. Here are her stats. She had the neat ability to reflect rockets. This was very useful, as another rocket stun was added to the game, in the form of the Rocket Flashlight Toilet. Also added in this update was the dual buzzsaw toilet car. The optimization was also improved, as they reduced the number of small toilets in hard mode, replacing them with stronger toilets in the later waves to maintain the same difficulty. On the 15th of September 2023, the Episode 62 update was released, adding difficulty voting. Difficulty is no longer locked to a specific map, and you can now play any mode on any map. Hard mode and the same mode had their names changed to medium and hard mode, but the enemies remained the same. This change was probably made because of the new map, Palm Paradise, with a very long track and planned to have 2 entrances. However, the other was not completed yet, so it remained rusted. No new units this update, only new toilets, starting with the Helicopter Bomb Toilet. Mutant Toilet, Mutant Toilet 2.0, Buzzsaw Mutant Toilet. The Trading Plaza also got a minor update, improving the design a little bit to make it slightly more appealing. Toilet Tower Defense was officially shut down on the 22nd of September by Defuck Boom himself. It would later return on October 10th, 2023 with the Episode 65 update. This update was a decently big one, so let's start with the new units, starting with Glitch Cameraman, the first non-Titan mythic. Eight new toilets were added this update. Let's take a look at their info. Palm Paradise got its second entrance enabled, making it the first 2 entrance map officially. Also added was the VIP Game Pass. It can be purchased in the shop, granting the VIP name tag and an extra coin per minute in the AFK area, with more perks promised to come. Now it's time to get a little spooky as we enter the Halloween event / the episode 66 update, released on the 28th of October. The most important part of the update is the Halloween event, which updated the lobby to look more autumn-like, also adding the new map Pumpkin Patch, granted the Abyssal Mode difficulty for the first time, also being the second 2-path map added. By playing matches on any map, you can earn a new currency, candy, allowing you to buy boosts and, most importantly, the new crate. You can earn the most amount of candy by beating the new map and completing the new Halloween quests. In the crate, there's 5 new units. Let's take a look at them. And what's the spooky Halloween map about some spooky exclusive toilets to accompany it? As for the episode 66 content, all that was added was a new unit and a new toilet. Here is their stats. On November 3rd, the Part 2 of the Halloween update released along with the episode 67 Part 1 update. Starting with the episode 67 content, the new exclusive unit of a new archetype, the Scientist TV Man, was released. Let's take a look at the stats. Also added was the first ever splash damage unit, the Rocket Large Cameraman. Here's the new toilets added. The new Halloween edition was the Graveyard map, also abysmal difficulty, and has 2 paths, however they meet earlier than Pumpkin Patch. All Halloween stuff was moved into a separate cemetery section where the AFK area used to be held in the prior update. On the same day, Scientist TV Man was buffed, with his final barrier now firing a massive rocket, doing 15,000 total DPS and splash damage. His barrier also now healed 10% of its HP every 10 seconds. Camera Attack Helicopter was also buffed this update, being given the splash damage trait, and the new explosion radius stat could be seen when inspecting it and the Rocket Cameraman. Phantom's dash ability also got nerfed this update to only jump from 20 studs to 10 studs. On the 11th of November, the episode 67 Part 2 update was released, adding a new rare unit, the Brown Coat Cameraman, and an extremely strong new toilet. Autosell was added this update. On a little sidebar next to the summon, you can select the rarities you want to sell immediately upon summoning, which is an extremely helpful feature. Inventory space was capped at 1,000. It can be increased to 2,000 if the storage game pass was bought in the shop. Finally, the new end of match screen was added, condensing all the information into one little bit, including your win-loss, your rewards, your difficulty, the map you played on, and the new play again button, which instantly sends you to another game. It's very cool. Anyway, moving on to... On the 20th, all Halloween event stuff was gone, reduced to atoms, but in its wake, the Thanksgiving event was brought forward, also doubling as the episode 67 Part 3 update. This was a major update as it added the new rarity, Godly, into the game, introducing the upgraded Titan Cinema Man. This was a huge change to the game, adding a very strong unit under a new rarity and with a powerful unique mechanic of stunning toilets. But of course the main focus is the Thanksgiving event, adding the new map Turkey Town. If this was beaten, it would grant you a turkey crate, which couldn't be earned through any new currency, only through Robux, or by winning the map of course. It was 7% easier than Nightmare, so it was a breeze for many, allowing them to receive the new crate. Here are the units contained within. And of course, it isn't a toilet tower defense event without some new toilets to fit the theme. A day later on the 21st, a few changes were made. Upgraded Titan TV Man now blocks 3 stuns every 10 seconds. And Titan Cinema Man can now attack Glass's toilets. Yes, for a time he couldn't do that, even though he should have always been able to do so. Today, the Black Friday update dropped very silently, reducing the price of all Robux paid items. Here's a look at all of them. On the 27th of November 2023, the episode 67 Part 4 update was released, adding another new exclusive unit. This removed Titan Cameraman permanently from the shop, but added the Shield Cameraman. And 4 new toilets were added. VIP was finally given an upgrade. The VIP rewards was added in the lobby, granting you 20 gems and a random boost every 4 hours. Ho ho! The Christmas event arrived in this update, adding the new map, the North Pole, also with 2 entrances like the Halloween maps. Unique to this mode were like at the Halloween event prior, playing any map would grant you a new currency, this time presents. And also like Halloween, the Christmas missions could only be completed on the event-specific map. But what can you buy with these presents? Well, the Santa Crate, of course. Let's take a look at all the units contained within. A few hours later, Titan Present Man was buffed. Here's his new stats. Finally, in this event, a staple of all future events were added, the Event Pass. Similar to other currencies, XP could be earned once the match is over, and would progress the Event Pass. XP could also be gained from the missions, each tier granting a reward, anything from crates to presents to boosts to coins, but most importantly, units. Let's go through the entire pass. Similar to Titan Present Man, Frost DJ Speaker Man received a change on the same day as the update. Here's his new updated stats. Titan Present Man got nerfed to the stats that we know he has today. On the 22nd of December, the episode 68 Part 2 update was released, bringing forth one of the most meta-defining units ever added, which is still being used to this day, the Green Laser Cameraman. The addition of this new unit also removed the TV Woman from the shop. Let's take a look at its stats. A new permanent map, Toilet Lab, was added with 2 tracks but a lot shorter than Paradise Palms, and a new map means new toilets, so let's take a look at those. Next 2 toilets are a bit more rare. At the end of every wave there's a 1 in 1,000 chance for an evil wave to occur, which spawns only 2 toilets. But like every other toilet, their health scales, and no one's been lucky enough to get them on wave 1, so no HP, but here's the toilets. If you complete the wave, you get 1,000 coins and the game continues on as normal. Let's continue to the final update of this video. This is is the final update of the video, the episode 69 part 1 update / the New Year's update. Introduced into the update was the firework hunt, with 30 fireworks to be found all across the game, from the lobby to the trading plaza to the maps themselves, progressing in difficulty. As a reward for finding 10 fireworks, you'd receive, for 20 fireworks, and for 30 fireworks, you'd receive the Toilet Pal UGC, with only 400,000 existing, with myself being one of the lucky few. If you sadly didn't get it, you'd receive 10 New Year's crates, which smoothly slides us into talking about the contents within. As mentioned, this also doubled as the episode 69 part 1 update. The new units added were the Mace Cameraman. This new exclusive removed Jetpack Cameraman from the shop. Bat Speakerman was a new epic unit added, and Laser Gun Cameraman was a Loon Legendary. And here are all the new toilets. To make sense of all this, toilet tower defense peaked 2 years ago in 2023, which is insane. Join me in my next retrospective on 2024, where we see how it's became an absolute monetary mess. And hopefully this week you'll get another video. Not that video, but a different one, which I hope you guys are excited for. Trust me, no more 2-month waits. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.